So I am celebrating 1 year of Chitta Diaries. If you've been here from the very first month, I think that was, yeah, it was May of 2017. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know back then my videos were so random. They still are, but at least it's slightly better quality. But if you've been there from the beginning, thank you so much for sticking around. And if you came during the time when I was doing relaxed videos and you still stuck around even after I cut my hair, thank you for sticking around. But anyways, I am celebrating 1 year of being on this platform this week, and every day during this week I will upload a video talking about a whole bunch of different topics. So hopefully you stay tuned for that. Hopefully you find these videos entertaining or interesting or helpful, and you know, tag your friends, and let's have a discussion, because I will be talking purely throughout this week's videos. But anyways, thank you so much for your continued support. And the only reason why I've stuck around is because, you know, there was someone who could watch or relate to what I was saying in one way or another. Even if you're not commenting, you know, I have met some people, even just in real life, who would tell me that they've watched my videos and they found them helpful and just entertaining. And that's really nice, because, you know, it's therapeutic for me and it's entertaining for you. But anyways, thank you so much for all the support, and I will just get into today's video. So this is part 1 of my 1-year anniversary celebration, and I hope you enjoy it. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about hair texture and density and the envy that I have felt throughout my hair journey. So I've been on a hair journey since December of 2013. It's been like a good, what, 4.5 years. And I've been online as me, as Chitta Diaries, actually trying to grow my hair out in view of everyone for just a year now, you know. So it's different perspectives, you know, when you're doing stuff on your own, and even just when you're trying to actually create content and teach people stuff, or just talk about things, or try and experience things, try and review things. It's completely different, because now, you know, there's this motivation to do more to your hair, or to want your hair to be the best that it can possibly be. So yes, I will talk about that. So this past year, I've definitely learned a lot, okay? And these past 4 months that I have been completely natural. So this is May. I big chopped in December, but I had a bit of relaxed hair remaining, and then in January, a month later, I cut off everything. So I've been fully natural for 4 months, but the hair on my head has been growing out of my scalp for 1 year. So I last relaxed my hair a year ago. So everything here is natural hair. So what I don't want to do is, you know, it's like, oh, you know, I've been natural for 4 months, blah, 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 and then have people think that I grew this much hair in just 4 months. I mean, it's possible, but for some people, you know, it might seem like a lot. So I didn't want to finesse anyone or lie and say, you know, I've been natural for 4 months. No, this has been growing out of my head for 1 year. But anyways, let me get into what I'm trying to explain today. Oh my goodness. My neighbors always... I'm sorry. If you hear noise in the background, like I've said in the previous video, this is real life. I shall proceed. But yes, I am someone who genetically has very thin hair. Okay, it's defined as fine, and not only is it fine, it is low density. So you might wonder, what's high density, what's low density? People with high density hair are people who, you know, say they have thick hair. So if they got this much, so if they parted their hair in this size, they would have a lot more hair strands on their head than I do. So their hair is thick. Or even just people, you know, like if they maybe have like a bunch of braids or twists, their twists and braids are much thicker than someone who has thin hair. Like it might be the same parting, the same size of a parting, but the hair on it is much thinner. So hopefully that makes sense. So I have low density hair, so there's very few strands of hair in my head. So it's just genetically thin. Like there's nothing I can do about it. I was just born that way. And then 2, I have fine hair. So there's coarse hair and there's fine hair. So with coarse hair and fine hair, it has to do with the actual hair strands themselves. And if you actually look at the hair as individually, some people with coarse hair tend to have, you know, slightly thicker hair, and then people with fine hair, like the actual hair strand is thin. So hopefully that makes sense for those who don't know what density is. So unfortunates like me have both fine hair and low density hair, so it looks very thin. Whereas some people might have fine hair, but they have high density. They have a lot of fine hair, so the hair, they can get away with their hair looking thick. Or there might be people with, you know, low density hair, so there isn't that much hair on their heads, but it's coarse. So even with them, they can kind of get away with hair that looks thick. But like I said, like I'm one of those people with struggle hair, one of those unfortunates that has fine hair and low density hair. And now I hopped onto YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, blogs. Like back in the day, blogs were like really big, like natural hair blogs, or just, you know, like relaxed hair care blogs. Like right now, YouTube has taken over, but back in the day, like some of you might remember, like blogs were everything, and had, you know, like everyone had had a natural hair blog, and the people you would see would always be these naturalistas with very thick hair, very thick hair. Like they're the ones who got the most shine, they're the ones who would make it, and they're the ones who are giving tips. So someone like me, who wasn't taking care of their hair properly before and was now embarking on a hair journey, would see these people with thick hair and just assume that there was something wrong with me, that my hair was really damaged and I needed to do the most to get it to that kind of thickness, because I didn't understand density and texture and whatnot at the time. It was explained to me, but I just thought, no, since everybody's hair that seems to be making it has, you know, a certain look, you know, it's thick, maybe it's just me, like I need to work harder, like I need to deep condition more, I need to moisturize and seal more. And I just tortured myself, you know, wanting to have thick hair when I just genetically do not have thick hair. And that's just very sad. So me being relaxed, people would always tell me, because I was part of Hairlista, please, if you don't comment on my videos, here is your chance, okay? Something that you can relate to. If you were ever on Hairlista before it shut down, which is so sad, let me know, like comment below if you're ever on the website Hairlista. Like some of you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, I used to be on Hairlista, like I was there, okay? And I would post pictures and people would always like, like your hair is damaged, or, you know, like sometimes they'd be kind and hype me up, saying, no, just keep going, keep doing your treatments and whatnot, your hair will eventually look thicker and healthier. And I would struggle, you know, with my relaxed hair, just wanting thicker hair when it just wasn't the case. So anyways, when I went natural, because people say, yes, and it's true, relaxers do make your hair thinner than it already is, and natural hair tends to give it an illusion of thickness. Like you can see, like I look like I have thick hair, but it's because it's all shrunken and poofy, so it's giving this illusion of being thick, but it's not. So even when I went natural, I just assumed, you know, my hair would be thicker, but it's not. It's not. Like I genetically have fine, low density hair, and it just took a long time for me to realize that I was torturing myself by thinking that there was something wrong with me. So I've gotten to a point where I've accepted the fact that, you know, my hair would never be thick, or at least would never be as thick as some people. You know, I have hair crushes, or you see a picture and like, this is hair goals, I want to work towards that. Even when it's longer, I want it to look like that. I know it won't look like that, because I realize that genetically, you know, my hair is just thin. And by the way, I take care of my hair. I'm someone who loves to, you know, just give my hair TLC. I actually take care of it. So I know it, and, you know, like I have to work with what I have. But then in comes people, or grammar is off right now, but you get what I mean. There's people, you know, who may not know this, who may not be knowledgeable, who might see people like me with thin hair or with fine hair, and they'll just jump on board and comment and give unsolicited advice as to how your hair is damaged and how your hair is thin and you need to do this and you need to do that. And if they see someone like me, I don't know, giving advice or just trying to live their life and having a healthy hair journey, people just feel the need to tell you that your hair is damaged and your hair is thin and you need to do something about it, you know. Yes, there are some people who generally have damaged hair, but I feel like people need to realize that not everybody on this planet has thick hair. Just because your hair is 4C, just because your hair is super kinky and tightly coiled, does not automatically mean that your hair is thick. Okay, that is not the case for everybody. So that's something I eventually learned, you know, on this hair journey of mine this past year, being on YouTube and Facebook, even as, you know, content creator. I have definitely come to appreciate that, because I did put myself under this pressure of wanting to look a certain way or wanting my hair to look a certain way. But at least now I've accepted and realized that that is just not the case for someone like me. I have thin hair and I have accepted it, and hopefully others who may be watching this that go and, you know, give unsolicited comments to other people who just genetically have fine hair, you know, like I hope you can calm down and just accept us for what we are. And sadly, you know, like, and by the way, like, the reason why I spend so much time thinking there was something wrong with me is because everybody hypes thick hair. Actually, like I obviously have serious envy for people with thick hair. Like, that's true, you know, like, I can't deny that. And because of that, you know, we tend to like pictures or videos or content with people with thick hair. Like, we just assume that there's no one out there with thin hair, and then we just choose to hide it, you know, like, we're ashamed of our thin hair, would rather wear wigs or extensions. Not because we have natural hair, but literally, whether relaxed or natural, just because we have thin hair, it's not thick. And by the way, like, there's nothing wrong with extensions. Like, if you want to have that voluminous look, like even I have days where I just want to have volume, I want to add volume to my hair, like, I would do it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm also okay with the way my hair is. I've just accepted it and choose to rock it, you know, on its own, like I'm doing right now. But yes, it's sad that you only see people with thick hair or, you know, high density hair, and you assume that's what healthy hair is supposed to look like, when in actual fact the people with thin hair who have perfectly healthy hair, but it's just, you know, it's just the way they were born and there's nothing they can do about it. So that's what I wanted to address in the first part of this series. So let me know, you know, comment below if it's someone like me who has thin hair, who's just, you know, for some of you might have just given up on your hair journey, like you've cut your hair so many times, because each time you try and grow it out, it's not getting thicker, and you just keep cutting it and cutting it and cutting it. Like, you know, let me know if you can relate to that. And yeah, let's just, you know, have a chat if you would like to add on to what I've said with regards to this. And I will see you in the next part tomorrow, hopefully. Depending on my internet service provider and whether they'll be kind to me, I will hopefully upload part 2 tomorrow. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and the celebration continues this week. Thank you so much once again for liking, sharing, subscribing, and yes, sharing. Like, I would definitely have to thank you, because I didn't do this by myself. You know, it had to take you telling your friends or your relatives, saying, oh, there's this random Zambian girl making videos, come check her out. And that's how, you know, I have as many followers or as many subscribers, as many views as I do. It's thanks to you guys. So thank you so much for that. And I will see you in the next one tomorrow, hopefully. Bye.